everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bay, also known as Spiritual Intellect 777 or the Seer. And Merry Christmas to everybody. As well as I hope everybody is having a great holiday, a great winter season. I hope everybody got what they wanted this year, or at least some of the stuff. We don't always get what we want, but I'm praying that everybody is grateful for what they got. And that y'all are enjoying your family or enjoying your alone time, depending on basically, how you are feeling at this moment. Maybe this year some people don't have the choice of being alone, but I pray that if you are alone this year, that you still are receiving love and um, just the spirit of, receiving, the spirit of giving, um, happiness within the season, and just security and groundedness within yourself. So today I have two specific messages that I wanted to provide out. Came to me, as it always does, randomly, but the first message is to treat people how you would like to be treated. That is something I also go by. I try to maintain basically integrity and also just treat people how I would like to be treated. It's not always, sometimes we all have lapse in judgment, or just lapsing like throughout the day. Maybe you're a little more irritated that day. Maybe you're just not in the mood. Hang up on you, not in the mood. I've been saying that a lot lately. So maybe some people have been just like feeling like that, like just not in the mood. And that's okay, because we all go through times where we just need some alone time, or just need time to basically be by and who we want to be by. um I'm feeling like I'm speaking to people specifically who don't like to be around their family, or just don't want to be around their family this year, or don't want to be surrounded by anybody this year. I feel like I'm talking to like people who have gone into like hermit mode, where you just don't want to be surrounded by people really. Maybe you just had enough. You just sprayed your energy like too thin maybe. And so now you kind of just like want to be by yourself. You want to regain basically that energy back. I have my little Christmas sweater, my little ugly Christmas sweater, just to let you guys see, because I think it's so cute. But maybe you just sit in a yellow ugly Christmas sweater. You at home, you watching Christmas movies or whatever. I'm here Lifetime, Hallmark movies. Um, so yeah, maybe you're just doing that. I've also channeled believe people the first time they show you who they are, and not to listen to what they tell you. I'm a person that I'm very observant, so I am always watching people's actions, not even just with me, but with other people. So that's also a message I got, to not only watch basically how they are treating you, but watch how they are treating others, because honestly, it's indicative to how they feel about you and other people. Um, so, perspective. I used to have a friend who would treat me different than how they would treat me differently alone. And I've had a lot of friends like this who would treat me differently when I was alone, than when I was with, like when we were surrounded by other people. And it just basically was indicative to how they felt about me, more so than anything. Because if that person is treating you good when you're alone, like, y'all are cooling, y'all are relaxing, y'all have a great bond when y'all are alone, but when they're around other people, especially people who they felt like they may have known longer, or like family and stuff like that, and they start treating you weird, like they start just like trying to show off. I don't know why, but I encounter a lot of people. Well, I do know why. It was a lesson basically, for me to learn. But people who've treated me different, like when I was with their family, than how they would when I was alone, how they would when we were alone, or how they would when we were around like one specific person, then when we were around a group of people, or maybe when we were around people that they were more comfortable with, or something like that. And it would be weird, like it would be really weird, where pretty much I felt like alone, like outside of the outcast, outside of the group, So if you are dealing with that, that just shows you that that person really does not value you. And I know that can be hurtful. I say a lot of truthful things that can honestly be hurtful to hear if you're not ready. But it's just basically me telling you to more so place value in yourself than other people. Because sometimes we go through stages where we want friends or we feel like we've known. I'm a very loyal person, so maybe this is also you. Because I don't even know why this came up, but loyalty is very important to me. I'm a very loyal person. Once I feel um, like I've connected to you and we just have a great relationship, I'm very loyal to my friends. I'm very loyal to my family. Um, but sometimes being loyal can have its faults when you're not being loyal to yourself. Because being loyal to yourself honestly needs to come first. If you see that people are not treating you basically the way in which you would like to be treated, you need to speak up, or you need to be ready in order to cut cords with that person. And when I say cut cords, I can mean literally like cutting cords, like literally spiritually cutting cords, or or more so like drifting off from that person. Placing boundaries the first time is honestly where a lot of I saw this quote just actually today on YouTube, and I think it came from 50 Cent because it had his picture on it. But placing boundaries the first time, not placing boundaries the first time is honestly where we make our biggest mistake, because when we feel uncomfortable, sometimes we don't feel comfortable talking about basically, talking about that, especially the people that we feel like is family or, we're friends with. Sometimes a lot of, and a lot, sometimes we don't want to take that step and place ourselves in those uncomfortable situations. But it's honestly important that we do, because if not, people will get comfortable treating you the way that they want to rather than the way that you want to be treated. So I'm just hearing basically that speak up, set your boundaries, and stand on it. Don't allow people to keep basically treating you how they want to treat you. Speak up for how you want to be treated. Is really what I'm getting at this moment. It's like flowing to me as I'm as I'm talking, but watch basically how people are treating you. And this is going to be a really short message. Watch how people are treating you, and if, like I said, if they're not treating you the way you want to be treated, speak up, because 9 times out of 10, you speaking up will honestly show you how that person is actually honestly feeling as well. Sometimes when you speaking up, when it causes basically conflict, that just means to me that that person does not feel basically like you have the right to speak up to them, or you have the right to say anything to them. You have the right to change, and they honestly 9 times out of 10 don't want to change how they're treating you. So it's up to you in order to make that change for yourself. It's up to you in order to basically set those boundaries, and if that person keeps blatantly crossing your boundaries, it's time for you to cut that person off. It's time for you to go your separate ways, because obviously you and that person don't have the same thought process. Y'all don't have the same Y'all don't have the same. Obviously, you don't have the same boundaries. 9 times out of 10, they don't have respect for you if they keep crossing your boundaries. And honestly, maybe your loyalty has gone a step too far. Maybe you're being more so loyal to them than they're being loyal to you, and you being loyal to yourself. So that was the message for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed this Wisdom Wednesday. I hope you guys enjoy your Christmas. And Merry Christmas to everybody, and happy holidays. I will see you for Fudge It Friday. Bye, guys.